Graffiti is an art form that is turning a corner. Though still illegal and inexcusable in some circles, it is attaining a kind of respectability. David Turacamo, our man in Paris, has evidence of that.
This is me, of course, and I'm sitting in a yard on a Sunday morning in Paris, waiting for a bunch of graffiti artists. Yeah, they showed up eventually, and I was able to shoot them at work. But, you know, I'd been waiting for them like 2 hours, and when they finally did arrive and explain why they were late...
Yesterday, we went to a party.
And then there was another hour or two of the formalities.
It's good, man. Huh?
We're gonna start painting.
Oh, really? Remember, this is Paris, and here, it's not graffiti, it's art. See, if you thought graffiti was just slapdash with spray paint, a lot of these kids work from sketches.
I'm trying to find something to do for today.
What am I saying, kids?
Ma mère, elle est architecte et mon père, il peint de temps en temps.
Ta famille
Elle était pas contre, ouais.
Now, when graffiti first appeared in New York, these people would have been arrested for vandalism. In Europe today, they sell their works in galleries, and they're recognized as artists.
But graffiti is art. It's everyday art. It's live art. It's there. It's for everyone. It's free, and it's on the town, and it's not advertisement.
Emmanuel Desbrun started Studio 55, a gallery devoted to graffiti artists. Here, they can make a lot of money. Here, they had permission. But here, they can get 5 years in jail. So why do it? Well, ask Jaya. You remember Jaya.
You have the ability to rock, to go all city, to write your name everywhere and anywhere. You don't give it. You feel like you're unstoppable.
I had been used to work on very small pieces, on canvas and everything, and when I tried on a wall, it was like a revelation, honestly.
There has never been one art movement that's been so well developed and recognized in 5 continents ever.
And from 5 continents, artists come to Paris every year for, well, call it a graffiti convention. You came from Germany?
Yes.
Are you German also?
I'm Greek.
I work in Venezuela. I came from Venezuela. From Venezuela, Brazil, New York, Asia, China, you know, it's from everywhere.
Chile. You came from Chile for...
See, Australia.
Really?
It's a global thing, you know? Graffiti is all over the world.
If you go around, you ask people...
Who's your favorite artist?
Well, actually, I was going to say who's one of the seminal figures, but all right, here he is.
John 1.
And though the Transit Authority of New York used to spend millions every year scrubbing the likes of his work off the subways, well, since he moved to Paris some 20 years ago, John 1 has his own studio and does a lot more than trains.
You thought I just did graffiti with spray paint and I was gonna break dance for you. Yeah.
In fact, he uses pencils, canvases, brushes, and an assistant to do pieces which sell for an average of $10,000 to $15,000. And don't expect to see his work in the metro. It's all in galleries now.
2 dealers right here.
Really?
Yeah, there they go right there. Hello.
Magda Danny's gallery in Paris represents John 1. And I gotta wonder, I mean, if it's in a gallery, is it still graffiti?
It's the energy from the street. That's something that just, we don't care. It's a canvas or it's a wall. It's the same. So I love this amazing freedom.
Me, I love to see this sort of barbaric, sort of like, you know, caveman type of expression, you know, like that.
Now see, I happen to like his work, but, you know, you may be wondering, well, who's going to buy this stuff?
You have people who were in fashion designers. Guess that maybe because they have a sense of what is really contemporary, what is the flow, what is the city. Then you have people, I even have kids, like they're 18, and they're like, can I buy a small one?
Actually, it's amazing when you think that this kid from East Harlem grew up so poor and so desperate to make his art that he used to steal the spray paint.
Because you got to imagine, to paint a train, you need 40 cans, you know?
Right.
And 40 at $2 each, that becomes 800, 80, 100, $200 to do a train, and then you're doing 2 or 3 of them a week. So, you know, that's an expensive habit, you know, so.
But these days, there are 2 European companies that make spray paints especially for graffiti.
Now you have Belted Molotov, which is for graffiti writers, and you have all the colors that graffiti writers love.
Then again, all this success has a downside.
I've never been so busy in my life. I'm completely exhausted. This is getting serious, you know? It's like, where's the fun? Because I'm really like, I didn't get into this type of, you know, painting and this type of stuff to be serious. I started to paint because of a reaction. It was sort of like rejection. I didn't want to go into a certain system and like, you know, have to go for job. It was just like, I felt freedom in this.
But at least the neighbors who live near that graffiti convention, they're happy.
Ça c'est bon. C'est bon.